A very good evening, Team Zimbabwe. Maskurase, 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 Maskurase. It is my hope that you can hear me well. We are facing network challenges. There are glitches on my network, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to do this live program. So, uh, taking a look, a closer look on the delimitation report, the experts are saying that Nelson Chamisa is likely going to lose 36 constituencies in the urban centers. So, this is the plan. ZANU-PF has realized that they've lost support in both rural areas and urban areas. And they want to try and divide rural constituencies so as to create more constituencies for themselves at the expense of urban constituencies. So their agenda is to make sure that they reduce the number of urban constituencies and they increase the number of rural constituencies. Why are they doing this? ZANU-PF right now, they control two-thirds majority in parliament. And they know very well that they are going to lose in 2023 elections. So how are they going to survive? They want to use this tactic to survive. They want Nelson Chamisa to get into parliament, but without two-thirds majority. To what end? To what benefit? If Nelson Chamisa gets into parliament without two-thirds majority, it is going to be very difficult for him to change laws. It is going to be very difficult for him to pass budgets. It is going to be very difficult for him to run the government properly, especially when he needs to the parliament approval. That will be the problem he is going to face. So that is the scenario ZANU-PF want to create. So they are swallowing up urban constituencies, replacing them with rural constituencies. So this is what the Do Hope here is reporting and saying. The tragedy about this is that Zimbabweans, including the political elites and intellectuals who show no visible interest in this, until Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF should change them. Then they become reactive, making noises and writing long useless compositions, sounding very educated. What was he referring to? He was referring to Israel. He said that Zimbabwe President Emmerson Mnangagwa to go through this uh, 2023. If the report is adopted, the opposition will lose 36 constituencies, according to experts. So you could actually see that this is a trick which ZANU-PF is trying to use to make sure that their constituency numbers in 2023. So what do we do? What we need to do is that let us continue to mobilize in the rural areas. Let us improve our mobilization tactics in the rural areas. Let us make sure that in Manicaland we scoop, in Mashingo we scoop, in Matabeleland South we scoop, Matabeleland North. We beat in our strongholds in the areas we know that there is massive potential for us to win. That is Manicaland, Mashingo, Mat South, Mat North, Bulawayo provinces. All those provinces, we have an upper end. We only have a problem in provinces like Marsh West, part of Marsh West, not the whole of Marsh West. Part of Marsh West, we have a problem in Marsh Central and Mashonaland East provinces, then Midlands provinces. These are the provinces we need to share with the ZANU-PF. But in other provinces, I mentioned earlier, we really need to make sure that we are winning in those constituencies, in those areas, and in the constituencies in those areas. That is how we are going to win this election in 2023, and that is how we are going to have two-thirds majority getting into parliament, and we'll be able to make sure that we push for the laws, we push for change of everything within the government of the Republic of Zimbabwe. However, uh, that does not matter, because what matters most is that the president still have the presidential temporal powers, which means the president, Nelson Chamisa, will be able to tackle some key issues using the Presidential Temporal Powers Act to make sure that he puts some things into line, to make sure that he puts some things into track. So a lot of people are asking what will be the next move if we fail to secure two-thirds majority, there are so many ways to run around to make sure that we bring that necessary change and to make sure that we run an effective government in 2023. So what we need to focus on right now is not to focus on anything else, but let us focus on voter registration. Let us focus on winning elections in the rural areas, because the urban constituencies will just be recused and will be joined, but our support base will remain the same, which means we just need to deal with our rural homework so that we make sure that at every polling station we win, at every ward we win, at every constituency we win. That is what we need to master, and we can do that positively by deploying competent people, by deploying people who are going to deliver in those areas. So this is it in Zimbabwe. My name is Ronald. Let us meet in another episode, another broadcast.